Allison Montfort's here from Ends and Stems. You know, you have your hamburgers, you got your hot dogs, but what about pizza?
That's right.
That's what we're making today.
So much fun to make it on the grill.
Doing it on the grill?
Yes.
A lot of people don't even think about doing it that way.
It's so much fun. So when I had a catering company for a long time, the one thing I never did was barbecue anything or make pizza.
Okay.
So I've got my fun barbecuing pizza shirt on. Like this is playing food. And it's so fun to put it on the grill.
Okay,
so
one of the things I need to ask you too, because I'll throw some pizza on the big green egg or something like that. It's easy. You're not having a hard time working this dough. Sometimes it's tough working the dough.
So you have to let the dough rest so that the gluten can relax.
Got it.
So this has been out for about 2 hours, and you can see I form it into these nice little balls. It's all coated with olive oil.
Right.
And then it just wants to stretch, and you just keep your fingertips soft so you don't poke a hole in it.
So you're putting olive oil on it before and then stretching it out.
So that helps with the flavor. It also helps it stretch, but when I throw this on the grill, that's what's going to cause it to not stick.
Got it.
It might seem like the scariest thing ever to put raw dough on the grill, but it really is actually one of the least sticky things you can throw on there.
Okay, all right, so we've got some dough. What else are we going to throw on this pizza today?
So, you know, as always, use what's in your fridge, right? So this is one of my favorite recipes, to just look in your house, in your fridge, and see what you have. So I'm going to do a little salad on top because I personally love that.
Right.
But I have 2 types of cheese, mushrooms. I have some pickled jalapenos, which is a little bit fun. Pepperoni, some tomatoes. You can make whatever.
And folks, just so everybody knows, you want to make sure that you go open the refrigerator all the time. You don't want to throw out stuff. So this is stuff that you can use. Just grab it, throw it on there, and you're good to go. And you have an online course that you're doing too.
I do. I started an online course because as I'm talking about food waste, people say, yeah, I don't want to waste food, but I'm too tired to decide what's for dinner. So I have an online course. You can find that on my website that helps people have stress-less family meals. So
we're going to have pizza. Easy enough to do. And you go on the website.
Exactly.
You can tell us more about that in just a little bit. So it's pizza day on the grill, in the backyard barbecue, here on the Rhode Show. Back to you.
We are back outside for a little backyard barbecue. 'Tis the season, right? You got 4th of July right around the corner, and it's the summertime. And if you're like me, any excuse to grill, even if it's in the winter and it's snowing out. But it's far more enjoyable when you can do something like this, and you get the whole family involved. So bring us up to speed.
Exactly. And, you know, just like all my recipes, it's about using up what you have in your fridge.
Yes.
I love making pizza. I mean, this is just a fun thing for me to cook. So you saw us throw this on. And it seems scary, but we had a little olive oil on the bottom. The grill is nice and hot, and you can see it gets, you know, you can touch it now. It's not really raw. It gets bubbles. So then you just take your spatula and lift it with tongs. And if you have any sticking parts, you can just kind of loosen it like that.
Right.
And then you just flip it.
Oh, doesn't that look good?
And honestly, it's easier than barbecuing fish. Fish can stick, but pizza dough really doesn't stick. It's amazing. So then when you get to this point, you top it. So as opposed to doing pizza in the oven at home where you put the whole thing in raw, you do want to kind of pre-cook the crust like this.
Okay.
So that's what we've done here. Now I'm going to turn it down because these are my last 2. And I've moved this one to kind of the colder side of the grill.
All right.
And what do you like on your pizza? How should we top this one?
Everything?
So
can we put some of those jalapenos on it?
Definitely.
I love
so
anything
sometimes
pickled.
I take the shortcut if I know I'm going to make a lot of pizzas, and I just make the sauce right in the can.
Girl after my own heart. I do the exact same thing. I'll take like a pre-made sauce. It's great to make your own, but I do this all the time. Just handfuls of basil and fresh herbs.
So this is just raw tomatoes. So this is technically, I'm going to call this making my own sauce. I just stir it right in here.
Yep.
If you don't think you'll use the whole can, obviously it's maybe not the best idea. So then on this one, you could either flip this back to the bottom or top this side.
Okay.
But you can see it's really cooked through.
Yeah.
What's also cool about this is if you wanted to like take this off now and like make it like a pita, you could put grilled chicken or salad, whatever you wanted to put in there.
Yeah, hey, those salads on top of a pizza are extremely popular and delicious.
So up there, in that silver bowl, I have dressed arugula, and you could actually top that if you're game. Here's some tongs for you.
Okay.
So this one is my salad pizza.
Right here?
Yep. So you can just pile it on top.
Wow, it looks so
that one
good.
just has sliced tomatoes, Parmesan, and a little bit of garlic and olive oil.
I like that you thickly sliced the tomatoes too. You're gonna get a nice bite in there.
Yeah, it's truly like a salad. It's amazing with more of a like a Caesar dressing on top too. Okay, so let's do some jalapenos. And then also what I did over here was I actually pre-grilled my pepperoni. I just laid them on the grate because the one thing you don't get is that crispy pepperoni bite.
Oh, that's
so I kind
true.
of, you know, cheated a little bit for the topping there. All right, so we'll do jalapenos on this one.
Yep.
I have some roasted peppers as well, which is
let's
really
get those
fun.
on there. Here, I'll bring them over.
And then to finish these off, beautiful. You can go ahead and put those on.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is party
Yum.
food. This is, you can have your friends around. This
Exactly.
is just summer
and
grilling
everyone's
at the
hopping
best.
in, throwing their favorite ingredients on there.
And if you have people with different tastes, they can all decide, you know, what they get on their own pizza. You could do dairy-free. You could use, you know what I love is like dollops of ricotta on top of pizza as well.
Yeah.
So
Well,
then to
whatever is
finish
in your
these
fridge.
off, yeah, whatever you have, right?
That's what Allison's always all about.
We're gonna close it up, and then you'll give it a few minutes. And then when they're done, let's show this one. Then you can kind of bring them over to the cutting board
Right.
and slice up your pizza over here. But closing it up lets it cook like an oven, and that's how you're going to get the cheese to melt kind of into a, you know, a more traditional melty looking pizza.
Absolutely.
So it's really fun, you know, take it outside for the summer. Pizza, everybody loves homemade pizza from scratch. It's
Yeah.
the way to go. I will say, I bought the dough, you know, in Rhode Island, there's so much good dough available.
Yes.
And you just get it at the grocery store or your favorite little bakery. Sometimes even pizza shops sell
It's a
it.
good
so.
time saver too, right? If you can buy one of those ingredients. All right,
Definitely.
I think we're ready for a pizza party. Guys, if you can hear me and you want to make your way out, I think we've got plenty of pizza to feed just about the entire crew. Chef Allison has been cooking up a storm. Ends and Stems is the name of her business, and for good reason, because we're really kind of mixing and matching whatever we have already in our refrigerator
That's right.
and turning them into something new. I think this is great. Here comes Brendan. He's definitely hungry.
Here we are.
Will's coming
All right.
up behind.
Here we
Let's give
go.
that one a slice.
Let's
You guys
slice
want
up
some
the salad pie.
pepperoni here? I'll let you
Thank
do
you.
the
Okay.
honors. Very nice.
Look at this.
Do you guys have a favorite topping?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Well, this one looks.
I know,
This one looks good.
we're
I
all
like
clamoring at that.
olives on it. I like some onions on it.
I
Actually, you know
prefer
what?
my pizza topped with love.
You got it. You came to the right place.
That one's next on the grill.
I'm gonna grab one of the pepperoni
Me
ones.
too.
over here,
Pepperoni's
too.
actually
All
my
right,
favorite.
Give this a shot.
This is awesome.
There you go.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go for this giant piece.
And with the crackery crust, you can kind of fold it up.
Oh, okay. here we
there you go.
I'm gonna give it a
And Allison,
fold.
I'm gonna try your trick too with the leaving the dough out a little longer.
Yeah, you have to let the dough rest because then it relaxes and it makes it easier to stretch it out.
It is so good.
All right.
That is good.
Recipes available on RhodeShow.com. Gotta love it.